So we got a ratio word problem here, okay? So a pack of red cards are yellow. A pack of cards are yellow and red in color. In the deck, 5/7 of the cards are yellow. If the number of red cards are doubled, and then the yellow cards remain the same, what fraction of the cards are red? So it's a proportion, okay? So we notice that the yellow cards are 5/7. It doesn't say what the rest of the red cards are, but we know to make a whole, we've got to have 5/7 plus something else equals 1, so it's 2/7. So the red cards are 2/7. Okay? So that's going to give us our initial ratio of 5 yellow cards to 2 red cards. Okay? So that's going to be the first part of our problem. Now we're going to put this in, we've got to double. The question tells us to double. Okay? The next step is to double in the ratio is, okay? So we're doubling the red. Okay? So we're not doubling the yellow, so the yellow stays 5. Okay? And then we've got to double the red. So it's a 2 times 2 is going to be 4. So the new ratio is going to be 5 yellow cards to 4 red cards. Okay? So we're going to put the ratio of the old in a table, and then we're going to put the ratio of the new in a table. Okay? So if the initial ratio is a 5/2, that means for every 5 yellow cards, there are 2 red cards. Okay? So if we double that, same ratio, same proportion, 10/4, and to be able to verify that's the same thing, you reduce it. You reduce it by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So that's the same proportion, and it's going to be the same way with the rest of this. Okay? So 25/10, a 50/20, and then the initial is 5x to 2x, 5 whatever to 2 whatever, okay? So here's what we did, is we put this up here in the last column. It's the ratio of yellow to red cards. So the first row is a 5/2, then a 10/4, 25/10, 50/20, 5x to 2x. And where I'm getting these are 5/2, there's your 5/2. Yellow cards come first, so the yellow cards are all this row. The red cards are second, they're in this row. So we're just going straight across. 5x, 2x, 5x, 2x, 50/20, 50/20, and so on and so forth. Now, so that was the initial 5/2 ratio. Now we're going to put a ratio of them being doubled in a separate table. Okay? So the new ratio, after we doubled the red cards, is a 5/4. Okay? So the 5/4 ratio in the table here. Okay? So the yellow cards are going to stay the same. If you'll notice, these are the same exact numbers as up here. Okay? What changes is the 5/4. So here we had a 5/2. We need to double the red cards. It's going to be a 4. The bottom is going to be a 4. So this is going to be doubled. Okay? So this row is going to be doubled what this one is. Okay? So the first one's a 5/4, and we just put it over in the last column. This is a 10/8, 10/8, 25/20, 25/20, 50/40, 50/40, 5x to 4x, 5x to 4x. Okay? So, like I said, in the initial part of the problem, we read where they were just, the first proportion was 5/7 was yellow, and then we had to find the rest of them reds. So you got to add something to 5 to make it to 7. That's where you get your total of 1. Okay? So we have to put those in a table, and these are the tables that we've got. So this is changing a proportion when you're multiplying, in this instance, the amount of red cards from the 5/2 ratio. We're doubling the red cards, so that's going to give us our second ratio of 5/4. So anytime you want to do that, you've got to do the first initial proportions in a table, and then where you doubled, in this instance, you doubled the red. We put that in this table right here. Okay.